Do you ever feel constantly tired, without energy and unmotivated, even after resting? Many are unaware that daily habits, such as wasting semen, can be draining their life force and impacting their physical, mental, and spiritual health. In this video, we'll reveal how semen retention can transform your life and bring back the vigor and clarity you crave. Stay until the end and discover the secret to revitalizing your energy and achieving a fuller life. Semen is a vital sublimating force to elevate life. Nowadays, many people watch pornography and waste their life force. The number of physical, mental, and moral breakdowns in our society increases every day. Indulging in unnatural sex, masturbation, or homosexual tendencies leads to waste of semen due to excessive loss, enlargement of testicles, and sometimes pain in testicles. The negative effects that follow semen loss are dangerous. A person who wastes life force energy will become physically, mentally, and spiritually weak. Semen, being the holiest, strongest, and most potent substance in the male body, comes from the bone marrow and exists in subtle form throughout the body, in every cell. This fluid is the basis of man's physical body and acts as a regenerator. When men have lustful thoughts, when looking at women or anyone with sexual desire, the body believes it is time to reproduce. You can trick this reproductive system wrong, and so it converts the subtle form of semen into gross physical form. This semen then ends up in the testicles, ready for procreation. If this semen is not released, it is reabsorbed. When it is reabsorbed, the body gains benefits, but if it existed in subtle form, it could be converted into spiritual energy, which has even greater benefits. Losing your semen will lead to various diseases, including anemia, memory loss, melancholy, heart palpitations, back pain, lower back pain, head and joint pain, weak kidneys, fickle mind, enlargement of testicles, pain in testicles, debility, nervous breakdown, restlessness mental, lack of thinking power, acne or rashes on the face. You will be completely ruined if you keep losing your semen. Have a long life. Please try just 1 year of retaining semen and you will understand the meaning of life. You will notice the difference. You will know the reason behind a successful personality. In fact, life is an experiment. If you can't do it one way, you should try another. It is in your own hands to follow this or not, because this life is yours, and no one needs to interfere in your personal life. 1 year of semen retention will change your entire life. After a year, you will see the change in yourself and how your whole life will transform. You were born human, but your soul will not remain that way forever. It will evolve or potentially regress, all depending on what you do now. Yes, what you do right now matters immensely. Your flesh and blood form is not your final state, and I will prove this using the oldest table found in human creation, the 36,000-year-old Emerald Tablet, created by Tahuti, also known as the Atlantean being. Being human is just the first step on an infinite ladder of consciousness. The ancient Egyptians knew this, as did the Vedic sages. According to the Emerald Tablets, there are beings of immense wisdom and power known as the Lords of Amenti. Among them, the Lord of the Nine stands out as a being of profound cosmic understanding. These lords are described as rulers of the children of Amenti, children of the cycles, teachers of wisdom. They exist in states of consciousness so advanced that they can perceive and manipulate the fundamental laws of the universe. Tahuti, although revered in countless cultures around the world as the inventor of mathematics and science, the builder of the pyramids and the teacher of the most advanced cultures, also had a way to go in achieving advanced states of being. Eventually, on his path of spiritual evolution, he encountered these higher beings and received wisdom that clarifies the nature of consciousness and cosmic evolution. The words of the Lord of the Nine, shared by Tahuti, offer us profound insight into the vast and potentially comprehensible nature of who we truly are as souls. The cosmic hierarchy that Tahuti describes is not a simple ladder. It is an intricate web of evolving consciousness, each level growing in its own unique way. The Lord of the Nine told Tahuti that consciousness is constantly expanding in ways different from those known. This is not just about higher or lower forms of life, but about fundamentally different modes of existence and growth. Think, for example, of the great difference between adult and childish consciousness. The consciousness of beings in cycles beyond us is unimaginably different from ours, even though we are all part of the same cosmic process. Remember, you will not remain human forever. Your current state is just one step on an infinite path. The Lord of the Nine explains that each consciousness in the cycle in which it exists follows its own path to the final goal, playing its role in the plane of the cosmos. This means that all forms of life, from the simplest organisms to the most advanced cosmic beings, have a mystical role in the evolution of the universe. The Lord of the Nine expands by saying that the further the cycle, the greater your knowledge and ability to integrate the law of the whole. As consciousness evolves, it gains the ability to work with increasingly complex and fundamental laws of reality. This is what awaits us beyond the human form. But first of all, I have some news you didn't expect. If you are ready to transform your life and raise your energy to levels never before imagined, the Semen Retention Success Path is the definitive guide you have been waiting for. I, Laerte, studied the 6 biggest topics on semen retention and gathered all this knowledge into an audiobook full of valuable information for your development. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and personal growth that goes beyond the conventional. Imagine unlocking immense vital energy, restoring your vitality, and achieving deep and lasting personal development. This audiobook is more than just a source of information. It is a master key that opens doors to a new level of fulfillment and success. And there's more. When you purchase the audiobook, you get a 30% discount on my exclusive ebook, The Art of Semen Retention for Men, with more than 20 pages full of powerful techniques for your spiritual evolution, personal development, emotional balance, self-awareness, self-development, spiritual connection, and life purpose. My work has helped many people reach the true potential that lies within them, and now I want you to be part of this transformation too. Plus, I'm launching a new members tab on the channel. This is an incredible opportunity for you to become a great supporter and enjoy several exclusive YouTube benefits, including special privileges. As a member, you will have early access to new content, participate in exclusive lives, and receive great motivation to continue bringing valuable news to the channel. Don't miss this chance to change your life and achieve the levels of energy and success you've always wanted. Click the link in the description to secure your audiobook, Semen Retention Success Path, right now, and begin your journey towards a fuller and more fulfilled life. Thank you for being here, brothers. Let's go on this journey of transformation together. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any news. If you've never heard of the Lord of the Nine or Tahuti before, consider liking and subscribing. You may have heard names like Hermes Trismegistus, Trilokanath, Ketel, Katli, but these are just names that later cultures gave Tahuti. It's amazing, I know. But once you master incarnation, you can do it at will in any timeline. This is what he literally teaches. I haven't managed it yet, but we've followed its path here at the library, so maybe one day. Now let's speculate about the cosmic hierarchy. The human stage, our current consciousness, is just a point in this vast cosmic evolution. Tahuti describes it as a stage where we are learning to balance polarities and master the fundamental laws of existence. It can be a perpetual cycle of infinite rebirth if the heart of the flame is not mastered. At the core of all existence is what Tahuti calls the flower of life, or the heart of the flame. This is what we call prana, chi, seum, the source of all consciousness and the basis of cosmic evolution. The source from which all consciousness springs, the essence of our potential, the seed of our future growth, and it exists beyond our body. As we evolve, we face a crucial milestone, mastering physical death. It is about transcending the very concept of death, because as a soul, we are immortal. Tahuti teaches us that what we perceive as death is just a transition, a doorway to higher states of being. He offers specific techniques for navigating this passage consciously, maintaining our awareness as we move between states of existence. Immortality goes beyond our current form. Free consciousness is in a realm of incredible freedom. Advanced beings, as Tahuti describes, are no longer restricted by physical form. They can change form at will, existing beyond the limitations of time and space that currently bind us. Imagine the possibilities when you are no longer confined to a single body, a single moment in time. Further along the path of evolution, we find what Tahuti calls the Lords of the Cycles, or Children of Light. These are beings of such advanced consciousness that they can guide and influence entire realms of existence. They oversee the great cycles of cosmic evolution, nurturing the growth of younger consciousnesses like ours. The Lord of the Nine teaches us something powerful about the cosmic hierarchy. The cycle below is not truly below, but just different in space and time. Consciousness is working and testing things that are less advanced than us, just as we are working on higher laws. Above us are those who are also working on even higher laws. This timeless statement illuminates the interconnected nature of all consciousness, reminding us that what we perceive as higher or lower is simply a matter of perspective. The ultimate goal of this cosmic path of evolution, as Tahuti reveals, is oneness with the whole or infinity. But don't be fooled into thinking of it as a final destination. It is an ongoing process of expansion and integration, an eternal dance of becoming. As Tahuti says, man is a star bound to a body until, in the end, he is freed through his struggle. Your current form is temporary, but your consciousness has the potential for infinite growth. So how do we begin this journey of cosmic evolution? How do we begin the process of transcending our human limitations? The answer lies in understanding the nature of growth itself. The Lord of the Nine tells us that knowledge is acquired only through practice, and wisdom arises only from knowledge, and so cycles are created by law. This means that our evolution is not just about acquiring information, but about actively practicing and integrating higher levels of consciousness. It is a process of constant growth and expansion. Let's detail this ascension path. Recognize your current state. Understand that your current human consciousness is just one step in an infinite process of growth. As the Lord of the Nine says, you as a whole in this consciousness are just one cell in the process of growth. Embrace unique growth. Realize that your path of evolution will be unique. No consciousness follows the path of those who came before it, otherwise everything would be repetition and in vain. This means you can't just imitate others. You must find your own way. Practice and apply. Actively work with the laws and principles you currently understand. Everyone has their role in the cycles. Everyone has their work to complete in their own way. This involves rigorous meditation. Some of the greatest yogis, who have reached higher states and left their bodies, are said to meditate in caves from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. This type of rigorous meditation is necessary for ascension, at least if you are on the path of meditation. A wise yogi once said, "There is one truth, but many paths." Seek higher understanding. Always strive to understand and work with higher laws. We, in the cycle that extends to infinity, constantly seek to expand our understanding and build greater laws. This means constantly pushing the limits of your understanding. Recognize unity. Understand that all levels of consciousness, higher and lower, are part of the same cosmic process. Nothing is really beneath you, just operating differently. This realization dissolves the illusion of separation. Aim for perfection. While recognizing that absolute perfection may not exist, make it your goal. As the Lord of the Nine advises, man, you must aim for perfection, for only then can you achieve the goal. It is about expanding your consciousness while you are still in human form, preparing yourself for greater evolution. Beyond human understanding, Tahuti mentions levels of evolution so advanced that they are beyond our current ability to understand. He talks about consciousnesses that exist in dimensions that we cannot yet perceive. Eternal growth. A key lesson is that evolution never stops. Even the most advanced beings continue to grow and expand their consciousness. Cycles within cycles. Tahuti speaks of several cycles of consciousness, each operating at different levels of reality. These cycles are not linear progressions, but interconnected spirals of growth. The tablets emphasize that these are not rigid categories, but fluid states of being. The process of cosmic evolution is far more complex and mysterious than our current minds can fully comprehend. The goal is not to reach an end state, but to continually expand our consciousness and align ourselves with the fundamental laws of the cosmos. As the Lord of the Nine says, the cycle below is not truly below, but only different in space and time. So how do we begin this journey of cosmic evolution? How do we begin the process of transcending our human limitations? The answer lies in understanding the nature of growth itself. The Lord of the Nine tells us that knowledge is acquired only through practice, and wisdom arises only from knowledge, and so cycles are created by law. This means that our evolution is not just about acquiring information, but about actively practicing and integrating higher levels of consciousness. It is a process of constant growth and expansion. Our human existence is but a spark in the timeless fire of cosmic evolution. Tahuti, the ancient master of wisdom, reveals to us a timeless truth. Our current state is merely the beginning of an infinite path. We are at the beginning of the internal, understanding of how to balance the polarities within ourselves and master the fundamental laws that govern existence. At the core of all being is what Tahuti calls the flower of life, or the eternal flame. This cosmic beat pulses through all of creation, the source from which all consciousness springs, chi, prana, seum. As we evolve, we face a crucial milestone, mastering physical death. It is about transcending the very concept of death because, as a soul, we are immortal. Tahuti teaches us that what we perceive as death is just a transition, a doorway to higher states of being. He offers specific techniques for navigating this passage consciously, maintaining our awareness as we move between states of existence. Immortality goes beyond our current form. Free consciousness is in a realm of incredible freedom. Advanced beings, as Tahuti describes, are no longer restricted by physical form. They can change form at will, existing beyond the limitations of time and space that currently bind us. Imagine the possibilities when you are no longer confined to a single body, a single moment in time. Further along the path of evolution, we find what Tahuti calls the Lords of the Cycles, or Children of Light. These are beings of such advanced consciousness that they can guide and influence entire realms of existence. They oversee the great cycles of cosmic evolution, nurturing the growth of younger consciousnesses like ours. The Lord of the Nine teaches us something powerful about the cosmic hierarchy. The cycle below is not truly below, but just different in space and time. Consciousness is working and testing things that are less advanced than us, just as we are working on higher laws. Above us are those who are also working on even higher laws. This timeless statement illuminates the interconnected nature of all consciousness, reminding us that what we perceive as higher or lower is simply a matter of perspective. The ultimate goal of this cosmic path of evolution, as Tahuti reveals, is oneness with the whole or infinity. But don't be fooled into thinking of it as a final destination. It is an ongoing process of expansion and integration, an eternal dance of becoming. As Tahuti says, man is a star bound to a body until, in the end, he is freed through his struggle. Your current form is temporary, but your consciousness has the potential for infinite growth. Have you ever felt constantly tired, unfocused, and unmotivated, even after a busy day? Continuous semen loss could be draining your vital energy, affecting your physical, mental, and spiritual health in ways you can't even imagine. Don't let these imbalances control your life and limit your true potential. If you want to change this reality and discover how to regain your strength and vitality, don't waste time. Like this video, subscribe to the channel for more transformative content, and share with anyone who needs this message. Additionally, I recommend you watch our video about title of another relevant video to continue your journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Together we will achieve a fuller and more fulfilled life.